What's up, guys? It's Sunday. I'm at the gym. I'm basically the only one out here right now. I'm doing some bench. I'm hungover. I went way too hard yesterday, and my abs, my weight, like everything's just like gone to shit right now. It's the end of September. This is gonna come out mid-October, but Jesus Christ, bro! Like my whole routine, everything's been kind of whack, but I'm getting my shit together. I've started working out 4:30 a.m. On the weekdays so I can get in my workout before work, and I'm figuring shit out. I've gained a lot of weight. I'm at like 160 right now, up from 153. I still am gonna get to 150, but I'm basically going to start in October 1st. On October 1st, I'm basically going to start over again from 160 and do the last 10-pound stretch to my cut. Then I'll be able to start doing a recomp, and I'll be able to bulk during the fall. But yeah, stress, life, all of that shit really puts pressure on your routine and structure, and then everything kind of piles up and your system starts to crumble a little bit. But luckily I'm going to tighten up, pick up the slack, start over again, slow down, and really put the pedal to the metal. Today we're going to go into some really interesting stuff. I haven't really decided what I'm going to talk about yet today, but I figured if I pick up the camera and just start talking, something interesting will come out. Anyways, I got a late start to the day. I'm about to do some bench, then some shoulders, then some cardio, and then hopefully I'll be reset. The days are getting shorter, so there's less daylight to work in, less daylight to film, but I'll figure something out. I'm excited for this day. My head's still a little groggy from being hungover, but I'm getting amped up, I'm getting ready to go, and I'm excited for the rest of this day. Let's get it.
No, really, this one's good. It's pretty good. I like this leather. It's very fun. Sitting nice leather.
What's up, guys? So I just finished my 3 miles of cardio, so I'm pretty sweaty. Did my shoulder and bench workout and then cardio. Now I'm about to go home. It's Sunday. I realize it's the Hebrew New Year, so Shana Hava, or I'm butchering that, but that's how it goes apparently. But yeah, so I kind of decided what I want to make this vlog about today, and ultimately it's essentially being less focused. It's going to be less focused, and it's just going to be updates about my day. I'm probably going to have a core concept that I want to cover that I've been thinking about, but essentially there's a lot of different ideas that's been swirling around my head, just like last week's video, but I want to go into them in more detail, and it's going to be more loosely focused. So I kind of want to tinker with how I want to make these videos and try out different things, see what I like making. I kind of decided the direction that I'll take these videos is essentially to make videos that I like to see, and then it doesn't really matter what they're about, so long as they're coming out consistently and they're interesting and I enjoy making them and I enjoy viewing them. And they're also ideally going to be helpful to someone who also is like me, or especially someone who I wish I had help from when I was younger or older, or just still looking to make a clearer picture of life. But anyways, I'm going to have to make chicken today. I'm going to have to bake it. I've never really baked chicken before, so I'm going to try that out, and hopefully that'll be a skill that I'll have in the future, so I might as well learn it now. Essentially what happened was I ordered on Instacart. I ordered my groceries to be delivered to get the usual frozen cut chicken breast, but he replaced it with frozen chicken that hasn't been cooked yet, so I'll have to learn it, but I mean, that's kind of in the friction of changing systems, right? But yeah, some other ideas that were kind of coming up that I've been noticing is about accumulation. And I noticed that the more that I kind of build up in my life, you know, as hard as things were at the beginning when I had nothing, at the beginning of these vlogs when I moved to Boston, life has gotten a lot easier now. A lot easier, even though it's gotten harder in a way, because I'm actually working, I'm doing stuff, I don't have as much time to recover. But I've noticed that my bandwidth to focus has increased exponentially, and I'm doing a lot more with my time. I have a lot more ownership of my time. I've been able to shuffle things around and tighten up my routine and just make the friction in my life a lot more smoother. And so, I don't know, I'm feeling really good about how I'm living my life right now, even though I was feeling pretty shitty about it earlier. I guess I'm more about my life as being under control, and I'm more on offense than I was on defense, and that's a great feeling. Yesterday I got my CPR and AED certification. I'm gonna get my personal training certification soon. I have a whole bunch of plans. I have essentially a 7-year plan built out that I'm going to make more and more specified. And that's also an idea in Think and Grow Rich. The more specific your plan is, the more likely it is to happen. And there's a few reasons for that, but I can go into that in more detail later. Or actually, I'll go into that later in this video. That'll be the core concept of today's video. How being specific is very, very useful, and why it makes your plans more likely to happen. But kind of as an example of that, I have a plan for the next 7 months, which is kind of a macro plan, and I have a more micro plan, which is the next 4.5 months. I have it all planned out. There's actually this saying, it kind of goes like this. I can't say it exactly, but essentially, you know, the average man has no plan for his day, and it just happens. The more successful man has his day planned out on the day. The even more successful man has his week planned out by the day, and the most successful man has his year planned out to the day. I'll get more into that later in this video, but for now, the day is almost done, even though this vlog is just beginning, and so there's a lot to do today. So let's get to it. I'm about to go home, take a shower, and we'll make that chicken. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm back from the gym. I just got inside. As you can see, I got my chicken out here and some seasonings. It's frozen, but I just looked up online that you don't have to defrost it. You can still cook it, and it's all good. So all you have to do is double the cooking time, so should be perfectly fine. So I guess we'll try this out. I'm gonna put this in. It takes about an hour, so maybe it'll take 2 hours because it's frozen. I don't know. I'll just keep checking in and see if it's done. But I'm gonna put this in the oven, take a shower, and see what's up. Let's check it out. Okay, let's get this chicken made. This shit is huge. These pieces are from Aldi's. Pretty fucking big. I got some canola oil. Ideally, I'd be using olive oil because that shit is good for testosterone. But let's see. I'm gonna just drizzle this. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got some oil on the counter right there. Okay, whatever. Just gonna fucking rub this shit over. This oil over. Okay, so it's all nice and coated. Now, okay, some technical difficulties. I had to open up these spice things so I can open it, so I can film myself chopping down the spices. This is some not garlic powder, some chili powder that my mom sent over. I don't know what this is. This is some garlic powder. Bro, but this is key. Adobo. Bomb, bro. Adobo, bro. Endorsements. You can sponsor me. That shit is amazing. That's the key. Alright, just put this shit on there. Should be good. Yep. I'll add some extra stuff just so it looks cool. Probably will taste good too. Add some color. I don't know how this shit is gonna taste because I'm adding a whole bunch of shit to it. Okay, give it a nice crust. I'm learning just as much as you guys are learning right now. Okay, maybe just add a hint more. And that should be good. Okay. Dope. Now, as you can see, I got this oven preheated to 350 to take this shit, put it in there. Okay. Nice. It's in there. Done. Alright, I'm gonna check back in and after my shower and maybe in an hour, and then we'll see how this ends up. What's up, guys? So my shower went a little late, and so I kind of rushed out to see if the chicken was done. I didn't want to get it too overcooked, so I took it out. Here's what happened. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of liquid. I'm guessing that's because it was frozen and that's the frozen ice. But look at this. Look how juicy that fucking shit is, bro. It looks done. And it's like absolutely juicy. Absolutely juicy, bro. I don't know if you can see it, but goddamn. Alright, let me get cleaned up, dried up, and then I'll come back out and we'll try it. Well, actually, I'm just gonna try it right now. I'm just want to try it. I'm too excited. Here goes. Amazing. The natural flavors of the chicken, they pop. And this is the perfect timing. Literally just like the most juicy it can be. It's amazing. Alright. I'm gonna get dried up. What's up, guys? I dried up. My hair's looking pretty nice. And I ate the chicken. It's almost the end of the day. That chicken was fucking fire. Gonna have some more right after this. Really quickly, I want to go over one core concept that I've started at the beginning of this vlog, and that was the idea about being specific about your plans, why that makes you more likely to do it. And I want to show you something really quickly. Let me go grab my journal. So this is my journal. This is what I use to write out my plans, write out my goals, just like organize my mind, and it gives me kind of a bird's eye view of what I am thinking, because you're stuck in kind of your daily rhythms and patterns and thoughts, and they're recycled. But if you write them down, and you can kind of get things, you can kind of clear up your mental RAM, and you can also look back and document rather than create. You can also look back and document kind of what you're going through, where your thoughts are, where you are mentally, and you can organize your internal mental map. But anyways, I use my journal to write down my goals. And writing down your goals, that's part of being specific about your plan. That's writing down your goals makes you 42% more likely to achieve those goals. And it's not like, writing them down just magically makes you more likely to achieve them. But the fact of the matter is that if you write down your goals, then it's 42% more likely to happen. And there's a reason for that. And it's in Think and Grow Rich. Here, I have it right here. I have it on my shelf. And that's a monumental idea. It's so important. And the reason why being more specific about your plan is essentially a subconscious one. It's essentially creating in your subconscious a program to focus on achieving that goal. What it is doing is when you're specific about your plan, and you break down kind of your goal into steps, into micro steps, and you break it down to pieces so small that you know exactly what to do next, that you know exactly what to do next by the minute. The more specific you can get, as micro and as high resolution and as thin kind of layered you can get into making your plan as so specific, into making your goal a reality, that plan gives you a blueprint essentially to do exactly what you're going to do. Gives you a blueprint to achieve your goals. And what it does is it makes you visualize yourself doing it. It makes you kind of attune your attention to the exact kind of steps you need to take. And it also does the mental work of saying that you can actually achieve the goal. So I have a plan to achieve $10 million by the time I'm 30, and I have a specific plan. I have a macro plan and I have a micro plan of doing that. And that means at every level of analysis, I know exactly what I'm doing step by step, what's the next move, and I'm never stuck, and I know I'm never stuck. I have a strategy, and I am sophisticated about my process. And having that kind of thought, that body of thought, that with layers and steps and contingencies and kind of a map of exactly what you're going to do, makes your actions a lot more structured and a lot more organized, and it gives you a lot more discipline and a lot more conscientious about your goal. The thing is, your reticular activation system, that part of your brain that decides on what to focus on. If I say, for example, close your eyes and think of what the nearest red thing is, and you open them again, suddenly you'll notice what red things are around you. That's your reticular activation system, so I'm deciding to focus on red things. When you write down your plans and you visualize exactly what you're going to do, and you feel yourself accomplishing your goal, then suddenly the world conspires to help you achieve it. That's the idea from The Alchemist as well. It's what that means is essentially it's the same idea. It's that the world suddenly seems like it's helping you achieve your goals, and it's not really that the world is doing that. It's because your focus has shifted and your awareness of the things around you changes. I think it's the Dunning-Kruger effect or something. But like if you notice, for example, that you see a car and then suddenly you see that car everywhere you go, that's the same idea. It's when you attune your attention to a specific goal, then suddenly all the opportunities that help you achieve that goal suddenly start showing up in your awareness. You didn't really think about those things, or you never noticed them, or you ignored them because they weren't important to you, they weren't relevant. But now, once you have your goal and you're specific exactly about what you're going to do step by step, then all the little micro things, little things that help you achieve that goal, they start showing up. The thing is, having a mountain of preparation allows you to take out the friction in the process, and it gives you a footing into your plan. Certainty, it gives you investment into your goal. It washes your mind with the idea that you will accomplish it, and it removes any type of barrier of entry, and it breaks down making your goal into a reality. It makes it more real. Being specific about your goal makes it real to you. It makes it as close to being tangible as possible. It's literally something you can hold in your hand, this blueprint that you can use to build out your plan. It's literally a ladder. What you've done is you've created a ladder. You basically climb this ladder and achieve your goal, which is kind of similar to Wittgenstein's ladder, but it's a completely different concept. But anyways, I'm rambling a lot, and there's a lot to dissect here, but what it comes down to is being specific about your plan makes the goal real, and it gives you something to hold on to. Write it down in your journal, and it's 42% more likely to happen. And I've seen this happen in my life as well. I have written down plans in my journal that I never thought I would achieve for the year, and somehow at the end of the year they actually happened. And that's not something that I really thought it would. I just wrote them down, and suddenly they did. The world conspired to make it happen, and that's just doing the subconscious work to make yourself aware of the things that will allow you to achieve your goal. But that's the concept for today. I know it sounded a little complicated, but I'll probably speak about it again, and I'll have more refined words to use about it. Anyways, if you guys liked this concept, this idea, this kind of structure for the vlog, let me know, and I'll make more videos like this. This is kind of more experimental, more loosely focused, a little bit more vlogging, a little bit more entertainment. I'm trying to find the right balance between infotainment and entertainment, but hopefully this was helpful or interesting or fun, and if it was, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss next week's video. Drop down a comment. I want to hear what you guys think about this vlog today. And as always, I love you guys, and I will see you next Thursday.